What's up, YouTube? How's it going? How's your day? It's another beautiful day in the Queen City. Today we will be working on a project I mentioned to you in one of our last vlogs. It's actually the dresser that we're going to be putting into little Tarzan's room. We're going to be refinishing that and getting that all set up and ready to go. And so, yeah, I'm going to take you along. And first things I got to do, I have to move the grill out of the way and move some of this stuff. Alright guys, so we got a few things out of the way. Now we just have to get this big behemoth of a dresser out of here. By the way, the game is on at, I don't have a watch. The game is on at 1 o'clock, so we're going to try to get most of the stuff done. So you may hear that in the background on some of my skits, so go Bills. First thing you want to do is get all the drawers out. That way it's not as heavy. So, start with that. I'll probably work on these last, but you want to get all this hardware off here too, because we're going to refinish these. So, just get a screwdriver, get those nails out, those screws out, and set those aside. Step one is done. Got all the drawers out. I'm gonna go ahead and hawk this thing out to the front here so we can go ahead and start sanding. Task 2 complete. We're gonna go ahead and get this sanding started here. We're all geared up. Whew. So, I found a very low grade respirator just to kind of get the dust out your nose. The more stuff you can filter out, the better. Has some 120 grit discs. This is 220, so we'll use these at the end. We'll use these 120s to start out. Let's get going. Guys, so as you can see, it takes a little bit longer than you'd expect, but you just got to keep going with it. So I'll tune back in once we're kind of almost done with the top so you can see how it goes. But in any case, I got my protection. Things to note, you want to go along the grain, right? So if the wood's going this way, you want to move the sander along with the grain and just kind of stay even, right? Go over each area as even as the last area. So anyway, we'll tune back in soon. All right, guys. So we got the top predominantly done. We're gonna switch off of this 220 or 120 grit and go to the 220 just to fine it down a little bit. So much dust. Anyway, whoa. Let's see who came out, guys. I got some visitors out here. Let's see, who is it? It's Mama Bear and Baby Bear. What's up, Baby Bear? Spider.
Dead.
Oh, it's not even a spider, like a dead bug. They got caught by the spider. Anyway, guys, we're gonna switch off the 120, go to the 220, and then do a little bit more sanding. Alright guys, so as you can see, got the top part finished, so we're just gonna work through it and get sides, all these little cracks and crevices. That'll be the more difficult part. But yeah, I'll bring you back in a second. Alright guys, so we've done the top, the sides, and now what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and go over this area here where the drawers go into. For more of the intricate spots like this, I'm going to use some product to get the stain off of it. That'll be much easier than trying to hand scrape the stain and poly and all that jazz off. So let's get going. What is up, guys? We are back here at it still. Actually just finished watching the Bills game. Anyway, we are almost done with the first pass of taking the stain off this dresser here. I tried to do sort of a stain remover type solution, but I didn't listen to the directions and I left it in the sun, and just didn't work too well, and took more work than it was worth. So I finally got most of that stuff off. Actually, I had to like sand it off, which was a pain in the butt. But anyway, back to my original topic. We are almost done with the first pass. It takes a lot of patience to do this, and so anyway, I'm almost done. I'm just gonna, there's a couple spots I have to finish up. One right here on the underneath side of the top there. Some areas right here I just need to go through, and as you can see, some of the remover stuff is still there actually. So just have to go through and sand all that down. At least a rough sand. I have to get all this gunk off. So anyway, the top portion is going to be stained or at least polyed with the original wood color or wood grain. And so yeah, then after I'm done with the first pass of the rough sanding, I'm going to go back through with the 220 grit. As you can see, the sun is almost down. Probably got about 3 more hours of daylight. It's now about, I don't know, 4 o'clock or so. But anyway, guys, I'll see you soon. Alright guys, so we're done with the hard work now. Now we just have to go through sanding it with a lighter grit, a 220 grit sandpaper, just to smooth things out. And also I'm going to put this at half speed. Alright guys, so we got most of it done now. Please stay tuned, see our video next weekend on finishing this bad boy up here. At the very least, if not finishing, getting a first coat on it next weekend. So anyway, it was a beautiful weekend this weekend. It was a great time to do this. So hopefully next week I get some good days where I can work on this and get it knocked out within the next week. So anyway guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're really trying to stay up on what we got going down, please make sure you hit that post notification button, which is that little bell down below. Every time that we post content, you get a notification on your phone. I got some sweat in my eye. Oh, that's not a good paper towel to wipe that off with. Anyway guys, it's looking good, right? It's looking a lot better, right? Compared to what it was. It's coming along. So anyway, if you're into some sort of woodworking, or if you'd like to get into woodworking, if you'd want to see more woodworking projects going on, comment down below, let me know. I enjoy it. It's peaceful. You know, the sanding, the roughing, that's the toughest part. Once you get past that, everything's a lot simpler. Just very simple paint strokes, and that's pretty much it. So anybody can do it. You know, just take the time, carve out the time, put into work, get a piece of, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a big dresser like that. It can be literally anything. It can be, if you really wanted to start, it can be anything. It can be a piece of wood that you just salvage and just kind of test out, see how you do, sand it down, get the right tools. You know, I remember my first piece that I did, I tried to do it with, actually it's a dresser that's in our room. If you've seen it, it's the piece that have the mirror on it. But yeah, I refinished that. That was Ashley's grandfather's old dresser from ages ago, and looks brand new, right? But yeah, just do a small piece, get the right tools, get a sander, a belt sander or something. Me personally, I could probably use one of the smaller detail sanders. So if anybody's watching this, if you're looking to send me something in the mail or give me something for Christmas, I could probably use one of those. I don't have one, but it'll help with a lot of the smaller detailed parts and on that dresser. So anyway guys, you can do it too. Please comment down below, let me know if you'd like to see more. We'll see you soon. Peace!